The new MacBook Neo is finally here, and it's one of the most interesting laptops Apple has released in years. Not because it's the most powerful, but because it completely changes the strategy. This is Apple going budget. So the real question is it actually worth buying in 2026? Let's start with what this device really is. The MacBook Neo is designed as an entry-level Mac. It's cheaper than traditional MacBooks, but still keeps that premium Apple feel. You get a 13-inch display, a lightweight aluminum body, and a clean, minimal design. It looks like a MacBook, but it's built for a completely different audience. Now, performance. This is where things get interesting. Instead of using a traditional M-series chip, this MacBook uses the A18 Pro chip. Yes, the same type of chip found in iPhones, and surprisingly, it performs really well for everyday tasks. We're talking about web browsing, streaming office work, even light video editing for most people. This is more than enough, but let's be clear. This is not a laptop for heavy workloads. If you're doing .3D rendering advanced, video editing or coding large projects, this is not the right machine. Now let's talk about battery life. This is actually one of its strongest points because of the efficient chip. The MacBook Neo can last up to around 15 to 16 hours on normal usage, and since it's fanless, it's completely silent. No noise. No overheating issues in regular use. That's something a lot of users will appreciate. Now here's where Apple made compromises to keep the price low. They removed some features. For example, no MagSafe charging, no advanced trackpad features, no backlit keyboard in base models, and in some versions, no Touch ID. So yes, you are getting a simpler Mac, but that's part of the trade-off. Let's talk about the price, because this is the main reason this laptop exists. The MacBook Neo starts at a much lower price than other MacBooks, around the $500 to $600 range in the US, which makes it one of the cheapest Macs in years. The Wall Street Journal. And that changes everything, because now it's competing with Chromebooks and low-cost Windows laptops. Now, let's look at a real model. This is the base version most people will consider. GB RAM. 256GB storage. Perfect for students and everyday users. So, who is this actually for? This is where you need to be honest. The MacBook Neo is perfect if you are a student, a casual user, someone switching from Windows, or someone who just wants a reliable laptop for daily tasks, but it's not ideal if you are a professional editor, developer, or someone who needs high performance. In that case, you're better off with a MacBook Air or Pro. Now let's answer the big question. Is it worth buying? Yes, but only for the right person. If you understand what it is, this is one of the best value laptops Apple has ever made. You're getting great battery, solid performance, premium design, and the Apple ecosystem at a much lower price. But if you expect it to perform like a MacBook Pro, you will be disappointed, because this is not a power machine. This is a smart, affordable Mac. And that's exactly why it exists. Final verdict. The MacBook Neo is not trying to be the best MacBook. It's trying to be the most accessible one. And for a lot of people in 2026, that might be exactly what they need.